Well, hi there, food friends. It is Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Oh, I'm Ralph. I'm behind the telephone camera.
That's right. And Ralph and I are taking one of our fun road trips. And here we are in the beautiful state of Minnesota. We should say hi to our food friend, Greg. Hi, Greg, from Minnesota. And but we're in Winona right now. We came in to Minnesota from Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin. We crossed the Mississippi River, and Ralph and I have never been to Minnesota before, and we knew Minnesota was beautiful, but boy, we didn't know, did we, Ralph?
Yeah, we were pleasantly surprised at the geography. We have been so far with how mountainous and the rock formations. The Mississippi was just beautiful driving along it, and yeah, the people are just super friendly, and we love it.
Yeah, and Minnesota, or Winona, is just a beautiful old town, beautiful architecture, homes, and here we are on Liberty Street at the J.R. Watkins headquarters. Has been here for 30, 40 years, Watkins Products.
They're known for a lot of their flavorings and
Yes.
such, but it says medical up at the top.
Right. Well, you know, they make liniments and salves and all that
Old-fashioned
stuff. And
cures.
we're going to go in because they have a tour and they have a little store. But I see the dates on the front of the buildings, Ralph. I don't know if you can see it on the column on the left. It says 1868, which I believe is when the company started here in Winona. And then next to it, it says 1911, which may be when this beautiful limestone building was built. But we're gonna go in and check out the J.R. Watkins Products Company. So here we are. We went into the front doors, which are the main offices, but
Beautiful office. I mean, just
oh my gosh,
tall
the inside
ceilings,
of the building, the ceilings,
the
so
history.
beautiful. But we're actually here at the museum and store, which is around the corner. I mean, this whole complex is a whole block large, and so we are here. And Ralph, I know you're smelling what I'm smelling.
Yeah, we could actually smell it from the other side, but as soon as we turn the corner, it's just
really
all these
fragrant.
wonderful, like sort of chocolatey, vanilla, just wonderful aromas, but not overpowering, just
Yes.
gentle.
Yeah,
Gentle
wonderful.
on my
So
nose.
We'll go inside and see what they got. Museum part of the Watkins Products building. They have this wonderful collection of calendars starting from the 20s up to the late 50s. And then Ralph showed them these shots of all these showcases here filled with actual
Early versions.
of the things that they made. They made things that I wasn't even aware of. Honestly, all kinds of drinks. And then,
Oh yeah, look at this punch.
yeah, they're like concentrate, and you add water to them or what have you.
Like the old-time version of those water enhancers that they sell nowadays, those Mio and things
Sort of
like that.
except these were kind of like syrups. And then here they have a wonderful collection of old Watkins cookbooks, which I've featured on Cavalcade of Food.
Speaking
I love this. So, a lot of our food friends who are maybe a little older, our age, might remember that Watkins Products were actually sold door to door.
Wow, like Avon.
They had salesmen or salespeople, and they would sell. They'd come into their home and they would have different products,
Like
and of course,
DoorDash.
spices and medical things like salves and liniments. And over here, here's one. Here's an ad from Ebony Magazine, 1964.
Cool.
Here's a Watkins Products salesman coming in, and to talk to a housewife. Here's one, Dave Galloway. He was host of the Today Show early on.
I've heard of Scott Galloway. Is that his dad?
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But speaking of things you didn't know that Watkins did, look at this.
Salesman samples for men and women to go with products 1960s. So these are cologne. They made a whole line of cologne for both men and women, and I love it. I had no idea.
I'd like a little dab of nutmeg or vanilla behind my ears.
But a great history of door-to-door sales. And here's your Watkins man right here. His trench coat.
Hello, sir.
And hat coming.
Please don't touch the artifacts. Oops, that was my hand in the way, sorry. Okay, look at this.
And this is sort of a mock-up of the vanilla manufacturing process as it existed in 1940. How they made the extract.
Cool.
Kind of cool.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Sights of
That's
Winona.
a layout of Winona. And look here. This, look right in the center. There's the Watkins factory. Yep.
So that was the first part we went into the entrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on the side
We're kind of on the side. We're in the building where the smokestack is coming up. That's the building we're in right now, which I was told, get a shot of the floor, Ralph, because the floor is made out of these thick pieces of wood. It's not tile, it's wood. And this was the printing plant, and you can see there's variations in color where it's very dark here and light here. This is ink.
that darkens
the
it.
Watkins product had one of the biggest printing plants in the country because they printed all their own labels and boxes and things of that nature.
And they have a timeline here.
Yes, this is great if you want to get a quick sort of history.
There's the guy from Mad Men. No, I'm just kidding.
If you want to get a history of the company and sort of through its advertising and promotions.
There's Dave Garroway's Today Show.
The Today Show. Mm-hmm.
It's Garroway, not Galloway, so I had that wrong.
Okay.
James Boyle.
And great old ads that appeared in different magazines.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the building. See that we were just in, that we went to the front doors there.
And
this is all the people who work.
Employees, and a good sign, Kevin and I noticed when we parked, is that they're hiring, and sounds like they're doing really well, which is good in this day and age.
So, summer drink compound, cherry cluster, and a grape highball. Oh, that sounds good, huh?
Yeah, they have bitters, and they have things for alcoholic drinks I didn't realize.
So, anyways, all part of the fun. And then, of course, here you can purchase any Watkins product that they currently manufacture and sell. So that's, of course, been fun. So, we're going home with a carload of stuff.
Yeah, I picked up some guacamole mix and some chili mix and some spices and fun stuff.
Well, hi, food friends. Our Minnesota journey continues, and earlier we were in Winona, and now we are in Minneapolis, and we're here at the Nordic Ware factory store. The factory is right next door. It's a huge, absolutely huge place. So, anyways, I've certainly used Bunt pans, which originated here, for years, as well as other Nordic Ware bakeware items. And so, Ralph, we're going to do some shopping.
All right.
Well, here we are. We're still on our road trip in Minneapolis, and we're at the gold medal former gold medal flower plant right here on the banks of the Mississippi. Show them, Ralph, and show them the waterfall. That waterfall right there. This is the Mississippi, almost where it sort of gets started. The Mississippi actually runs east to west instead of north to south. But that waterfall powered this flower plant, which was in operation for 85 years up until 1965. In 1991, they had a big fire here and it destroyed most of the plant. But part of it still exists, and the whole place now is a wonderful museum about the history of flour milling here in Minneapolis. You have Pillsbury. See if you can get the shot there across the river, Ralph. You have Pillsbury Mills here and gold medal, and just wheat was coming in from all over the Midwest to these flour mills here and being milled into different flours. Of course, this was at a time when people were baking bread, making a lot of things at home, and
they would
using
buy
a lot of flour.
They would buy big sacks of flour, and then that
50-pound
changed.
sacks, right? But anyways, just a wonderful, interesting history. And of course, we're just loving Minneapolis. It's a beautiful city. And this was another highlight of the trip. We send greetings from Winona, Minnesota, here on Liberty Street at the J.R. Watkins Products Company.
This was fun.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you. We'll be back in Croswell next time, and we'll see you there right here on Cavalcade of Food. Bye, everybody.
Bye, food friends.